I cannot figure out my game of the year at the moment. I'm glad Dark Souls is in 2013. Is it? G'day guys, how's it bloody going? And welcome to m8t5 Reviews. Nothing. No, I'm sorry if there's no reviews today. But since 2013 is coming to a close, I mean, Christmas is just around the corner, and that's the whole new year. Woohoo! Celebrate. I just thought it'd be fun if I shared to you guys my game, movie, and song for the year. And of course, for things like this, there's gotta be prizes for each winner. Trust me, they're great prizes. Alright, enough blabbering. Let's move on to the first one. We're going to start off with my game of the year. It has been a great year for gaming. There's been so many, AAA blockbusters, but there's also been a great variety of small indie games too. But yeah, I can't think of every game off the top of my head, and I haven't played every single game this year. But here are some of the games that I would have nominated. We have the Tomb Raider reboot, BioShock Infinite, Dead Space 3, bloody God of War, Grand Theft Auto 5, and Battlefield 4. These games blew me away some way or the other. I think if I had a multiplayer trophy, I would give it to Battlefield 4. That game was fucking just... It was fucking amazing. GTA 5 had some good online, but just Battlefield 4 was just epic in every way. But no, as probably most of you have guessed it, my game of the year is The Last of Us. Yes, I think everybody saw this one coming. Oh, very original. But come on, you can't not say that this game wasn't amazing if you've played it. I mean, it had story, it had interesting characters, the gameplay was familiar yet different, and it was different in the best way possible. I loved the more focus of survival, scavenging, making shit. This is what I wanted a Tomb Raider reboot to be more about. I was expecting Tomb Raider to be more about survival and, scavenging shit and stuff like that, but it turned out to be more of just like an action adventure. I almost knocked over my water. Cool, good one. But yeah, when you bother to get a platinum trophy, you know you love this game. And I rarely get platinum trophies. But yeah, just the way this game, pulls at you, it just, it made me sad a few times, and shocked, and, made me feel awesome, and just, it made me feel so many things, and it was just awesome experience. And I want The Last of Us 2. Please. Oh, where are my madness? Of course, we've got to give out prizes. And The Last of Us receives an underripe banana. Well, isn't this a good sign of the prizes to come? Or maybe I shouldn't bother. Alright, moving on from that disappointment. Let's get into my film of the year. Just like with games, there's been so many movies this year. There's so much of everything this year. It's just amazing. And like I said, I haven't seen every single film, and I can't remember every single film. Shit happens. And here's my list of films for 2013 that I remember being great in some way or another. We've got The Hunger Games, Catching Fire. We have Fast and Furious 6. We have Snitch, World War Z, Evil Dead, This Is the End, Pacific Rim, The World's End, The Wolverine, Rush, and even funnily enough, VHS 2. It was a good movie in ways. But yeah, there's been so many good movies this year. I mean, highlights, Pacific Rim, the fight scenes, they were amazing. Characters were dumb as fuck, but, the fight scenes were just fucking jaw-dropping shit. Evil Dead, one of the most glorious movies I've seen this year. Good fun. And The Hunger Games Catching Fire, better than the original. I mean, I don't read the books, but even I heard that apparently it's better than the books, so I don't know. Apparently it's good. You might see this coming, but I don't think my friends see it coming, but my film of the year is Gravity. What to say about Gravity? Wow. This film just blew me away from that opening scene. It was just, I've never seen anything quite like it. And the fact that this movie practically only had 2 characters in it, but it was so good. I went to this movie not expecting much at all because, sometimes you go to certain movies and you don't expect anything at all. But when I saw this movie, my heart was pounding. I was excited. I was thrilled. I was scared. Everything, I was panicking. It was one of those movies that was just really good like that. It even made me feel sad. It was a great survival thriller. Hands off. It was, this is my film of the year. I love survival films. And this one takes the cake. Best survival film I've ever seen. I know most of you haven't seen this movie, but I would recommend you at least see it once. Just once, because it's just that good. And I'd say different, but it's just, it's a visual masterpiece as well. And it's just a thrilling masterpiece. I really want to see this movie again. I miss it. So yes, congratulations, Gravity. I don't even want to offer you a prize because, you know, I don't even want to frickin' ruin the moment. Alright, let's just move on to my song of the year. Now, I had a bit of trouble with this one because some of the songs I found was actually from last year, and I thought they were from this year because I actually found them this year. Since technically they came out last year, I'm not adding them to the list. Radioactive, why were you last year? But the songs I thought were great from this year were Atlas by Coldplay, For Only One by James Blunt, DNA by Empire of the Sun, I Hope You Think of Me, Our City. These songs were all great, and I was going to actually pick Atlas, but this other song that came away that just blew my mind for how good movie music can be. Well, a song made about a movie, and this song just clicked with me at the moment, mostly because I've been watching a bit of Game of Thrones, and it just sort of clicks with me. I haven't seen any of these movies, but the song I've picked for my song of the year is Icy Fire by Ed Sheeran. I think that's how you say his name anyway. Just that song gets stuck in my head, and it just reminds me of things like Game of Thrones and Skyrim, just, you know, the big fantasy world, and it's just really good lyrics. I just love the lyrics, and it's catchy. You know, I haven't heard lyrics like these, you know, if we die tonight, then we should all die together. You know, I haven't heard anything quite like that. It just fits really well with the genre of the films and stuff like Game of Thrones and stuff like that. It's just like that. But yes, this song got stuck in my head, and it's still stuck in my head. I love the music. I love the simplicity of the music, and I love the cello. The cello in the chorus, just that hooks my mind. This guy has a great voice. I mean, I liked his old songs, but I think this is my favourite of his songs. So yes, congratulations Ed Sheeran on your song. It was fantastic, and thank you for making it. So yeah, that's it for my quick little video. I hope you enjoyed my choices. Now I would honestly like to know yours. What are your, you know, Game of the Year, Song of the Year, Film of the Year? You know, I'd like to know, so leave a comment down below. Remember to like me on Facebook or subscribe on YouTube if you want to see more. Alright, and again, thank you for watching. m8t5s is bloody out of here.